Tulikuwa tuna record members and you're telling us about your newfound journey to spirituality.
It's not a journey to spirituality, by the way. It's just I'm observing the holy month of Ramadan, where Muslims are fasting all over the world, doing their fast, their prayers.
Mashallah. Soldier, uko kanenge mbaya sahi. You can't.
Yeah. The only part, and I think then this is not even Ramadan, and I should apologize because I'm not praying like 5 times a day.
Yes.
Like I am being.
So you are fasting.
I am more thoughtful. Now I'm being a bit intentional with my spirituality in that I'm thinking like actively about the things that I like to ask for. Because unajua me, I'm a big believer that mkiulizia kitu kama mbogi kuna more like unacheki side globally kuna community of people wenye wako kwa hii mood ya.
So now you're just hopping on their back to ask for your own shit.
Gentrification, culture stealing.
It might feel strange for you capitalists. In the sickle and the hammer.
So this clip going round of Muslim people asking non-Muslims, why do you think we celebrate the month of Ramadan?
So why do I think Muslims?
Say food.
That would be nice, but I think it's like it's like a renewal of vows, but for religion, it's just for both like you to refocus your faith, to have some time with God where
Get
you
closer.
Just, you get to meditate on like aspects of your faith for like a month, every day, and you're doing it in real time over how you live. You get to evaluate the people you chill with, the food you consume, the way that you live your life against your faith. And it's sort of you just going like, oh, maybe I can change this, I can change that. And then it's also something cool to do with a community of other
I was about to
people.
say, yeah.
It's a very, like we're doing it with my sister and it's really, like, okay. So leo nilikuwa nimesahau, to be honest, that niko Ramadan. So,
No, the only thing you forgot was shooting.
11:30 midday.
Like that. Got you.
Mi sikuwa nimeona hiyo message tunashoot.
Kitu
midday nikaona nikaingia kitchen. Nilikuwa nimeanza kuom rice yenye nilikula morning. Nimeom kichwa changu hata iko hapo ati kwa the idea that
Ugonja
mimi nasikia tu ka lunch kafika, acha nitafute kitu naweza huko. Sisi yangu akanicall. Like literally nimetoa bowl, nimeweka tea. I wanted to have tea and some rice. So it's like tea, rice, kila kitu iko ready. Sisi yangu akanicall.
Hiyo ni microwave nasikia kilia hapo nyuma.
Kitu liote. Sitana. Unajua unakula sasa.
I think alikuwa confirm azem kwa pamoja bado.
And I was like, wow. So in that moment, like kani ingekuwa solo na nikumbuke tuseme, na fast. Ingekuwa like, wacha today. Kesho nitafanya siku nzima.
And you know they are allowed to extend.
Yeah, if you cover
fuck up, yeah.
So it was really like me nilifind like a cool experience that kuna mse mwingine that we are doing this with na ni kama any accountability partner. So there's that sense of like this is only one day.
It really does work. It's not even a day. Yeah.
I haven't even finished who knows if I'll get to 6:25.
Yeah.
But so ni cool. I can't wait. I can't wait for the other 29.
Congrats, man.
Shukran.
Wewe?
Shukran.
Wiki yako imekuaje?
Pia ni Lent.
The
Catholics wana fast.
With the ash nimeona wasi wako na
Ndio ni baadaye.
No, wasi wako nayo.
Ndio inafungwa
ash. During Lent kuna kwa
umepakwa. I think
si ash ni ya kufunga.
Ash ni ya kushow una participate.
Ni kama kabindi.
I think so. What's that? Indian?
Yeah, we're India.
Okay.
Clues in the name. B-Indi.
Ushaisikia hiyo joke ya Bill Burr yenye anasema ati mbona kila msi assume just white people ni the ones who are racist and are ignorant about cultures. Like hakuna any Mexican ashaenda up to an Indian and say, dude, what the fuck is that shit? Is that? guys don't eat meat. What the fuck? Bilbao ni bamba.
Msikia Wayahudi wananunua nchi.
I may have something to say about that.
Walai.
You go.
You should, because when you ni Nyahururu.
Start by prefacing what the story is.
A few acres na mmeshikwa.
Context search.
In fact kama kwa shosho wako kujaenda yet Thank the Lord. Alex Chamwada, seasoned
Sema
journalist
Wayahudi, yeah.
and owner of Chams Media, alitutolea vida feature. He does these documentary features on Kenyans abroad who are doing cool things. But then he just pivoted, coincidentally, to people abroad in Kenya doing cool
Bad
things.
things.
You know. So now he brings a feature about this Israeli entrepreneur farmer, aka Yahudi.
I.e.
And this brother and his cohort,
His contemporaries.
his cabal,
Uh-huh.
are trying to build an Israeli settlement known as a kibbutz in Solai. To this effect, they have so far bought about 420 acres. And it is
Yashada.
being... Yeah? And yeah?
The only herb for 20 acres, you guys. That's not coincidental.
It was
Go
right
ahead.
there.
Yeah. For 20 acres. And it's being expanded to about 1,000 acres. Like they still want more and more and more land.
Expanding.
And so kibbutz is basically a settlement for Jews and Jewish believers, and it's a place where you can contribute your labor and you get to be fed and you live there. So it makes life easier for you, but then you contribute to the community by helping out, by being of use, of purpose. You know, basically how they started out in Palestine.
So now that's the correlation people are drawing.
Yes,
Same thing
so
that's happened there
It's
is
now-
happening, has already started
It has
here.
already started. Like it's
People are
of
going further and saying the Solai Dam
tragedy in 2018.
was
But it's
after
because,
Netanyahu visit.
you know, like when it comes to Wayahudi, they're friendly with coincidences. Like there's a lot of coincidental stuff that happens around them. You know, like stuff just tends to happen. You know, like
Okay,
Juicy the day before Netanyahu came out and told us that there are no weapons in Palestine that's not AK-47s. Like the only weapons the Hamas fighters have are AK-47s. But October 7th, the attack that began all of this, Israelis were killed by bombs that Hamas don't have. And there had always been the insinuation that it's the IDF, the Israeli army, that conducted this attack on its own citizenship so that they could justify the
like
response.
9/11 inside jobs.
Exactly. Metal doesn't burn like that. You know?
Yeah.
And other stories. So yeah, so kibbutz Solai.
So
Na
what's
wanakuja Nyahe.
what's your thought on that? Is it coincidental? Because okay, tunajua the other side. Sorry.
You can
Hata
you speak for me.
interrupt. Yeah. You hadn't even started.
This is my thing.
Kibbutz.
I feel like these are just my feelings.
Yeah.
These niggas, what happened to them wasn't a complete accident.
What niggas? Me, I'm lost.
Like the first, when they were being chased out of,
I also anasema Hitler wasn't wrong.
I never
Like-
said that.
He wasn't the worst man, but he also had some pet peeves we can all understand.
You know, a stopped clock is right twice a day.
Yeah.
So, like, even when they were being chased out of Russia,
True.
which is well before
well before
the
German.
first pogrom,
Yeah.
which is well before 1933. I don't think that the people who are chasing them out were doing so out of complete
In with
swallowing of propaganda and confusion and stupidity. It's not a complete coincidence that everywhere they go,
They're just.
from the time of Egypt, people just don't like them.
They are the chosen. These are times, at least biblically.
You see now, like for example, the thing that a lot of people ignore is the first 5 books of the Old Testament. It's complete fiction. They wrote that shit themselves.
Moses wrote that.
Yeah, by himself.
Ulikuwa hapo.
No, like that's like if you go to our Yahudi, and you ask him about the Torah, which is the first 5 books,
Genesis,
they will
Exodus.
say
Genesis to
Ama before
they
Deuteronomy.
will say Rosafi,
Yeah.
hii tulijiundia.
Sounds a bit invented.
Mm.
The rest of it is for real,
But this bit tulijitungia, and even just by a stretch,
I mean,
a
kuna
little
numbers
bit,
in there and they're good with.
and to even stretch it a bit further, the files that people are fighting to release. I'm avoiding the words so that we don't get struck.
Yeah, thank
The
you.
files that people are fighting to be released in the US, and all of the stuff that people keep discovering
Jeff's
about this guy.
files.
Yeah, about Nini Joffrey.
Jeff's PDF files.
Yeah,
King Jeffrey.
PDF
his
file.
PDFs.
Yeah.
His PDF file.
Yeah, so, and all the things they discover about how he had like all of the books of Wayahudi on a shelf in his office,
It was an IDF, like.
and he
Not
got
IDF,
that
Mossad.
that you know that cloth that they hang somewhere in
He was a
Jerusalem.
Mossad agent.
The Yamaka.
Yamaka is the Mavi, is the beanie on the
know.
head.
Unasema Yamaka ni ngolopa.
Kastandi.
Yeah, so that material that they hang every 12 months when I tour,
Yeah.
they replace it with another one. That he had one in his house, and it was being used as a carpet.
From the Kaaba, from the
Nakba.
Muslim inakwanga Nakba.
I think so. I'm not sure. But yeah, so, and how inside those books they be talking about PDing, and how people who are not Wayahudi children, how it's okay to deal with them in a violent and sexual nature under the age of 11.
You need to proven, like you go out,
Yeah,
you
it's in
can
there.
check. Okay.
Yeah,
The
it's in
books that were in his.
No, it's in Wayahudi books.
Oh,
that
okay.
A Gentile child.
You feel like there's an element of doubt in assuming that Jeff was a PDF file.
No. I'm
like
saying.
What are you
These are
asking
books
specifically?
that are
I'm saying-
uncharacteristic to his
I'm saying
nature.
if I was to do my own research, I'd come to the same conclusion. Nikitu iko, it's not like a matter of opinion.
No, these are facts.
Okay.
Like specifically about the Gentile children of
Yes, that.
of
Okay.
under a certain age, you can deal with them violently and sexually, and it's fine. It's like those, like, you know how when you go into the first 5 books of the Christian Bible, there's a few laws and rules in there that Wayahudi observed that are just fucking nonsensical
I agree.
and don't make sense at all in any civilized society.
Yeah.
But they used to do these things, like hiding women during their period.
Yeah,
Not
unclean
supposed
women.
to show your face.
Yeah, which makes no sense. Sasa atachota maji aje.
Well,
How will she make my breakfast? Hide.
Do we hide the kitchen as well?
Anapigia
damn.
Nani ataangalia watoto? Sasa ni kazi yangu na niko kwa
sasa
shamba.
wajifiche na yeye huko ndani mpaka watoke wote. What should happen?
How do I become misogynistic to someone that doesn't exist in hiding?
Nitapiga msichana aje na amejificha.
Shit.
Yeah, so seeing that they're now here, also, look, okay, high key. The one thing that needs to stop is we need to stop inviting foreigners.
Facts. Big up xenophobia.
Not xenophobia, it's sana.
Not xenophobically.
Yeah, okay.
Saying this statement
Anybody,
non-xenophobic.
yeah, like anybody who's not East African shouldn't be allowed a stay of longer than a month.
Wow, we're too far now.
For real.
Crazy.
I don't think they should. Why?
Funny you have
If
no
you don't
reason-
have a work visa, because
Okay.
like for
6 even
example,
quantify
if you don't
like
have a
that.
work visa
Yeah.
that you have applied and have received before you came here, you shouldn't be here longer than a month.
Then how do you get it if you're trying to
What
come?
you come here to look for work?
Kwenyu.
Yeah.
Go
No.
apply at the embassy where you
Yes,
are.
the
Kama
job.
haujai come huku tena the first time, isn't that what you say?
Get the job ukiwa kwenyu. Apply for
Get
the
the
work
visa.
visa from kwenyu.
The people who
Once
are giving you
it's
the work
approved,
here, they get the visa, they apply, they get it for you,
Yes.
you receive, then you
Oh,
come.
you're saying usikuja kutafutia job hapa.
Because
Yeah.
you see, what
Yeah.
happens is you have a lot of people, especially now in Nairobi City, a lot of foreigners come
Who are white
here.
people.
Yes, the hoi polloi,
Maskini
the
wa
Welsh,
Australia.
the Irish, The fucking Americans who sleep in a hovel in New York, in fucking Brooklyn, in the Bed-Stuy. They come here, fine, they're black, I guess, okay.
Kellys.
That's what I'm talking about.
Shamba.
Yeah.
They come here,
Only Mossad pia.
they come here,
For sure.
they don't have they have a travel visa, they come, they chill, and they're like, actually, this place is vibes. Let me pay rent at an Airbnb for another month while I see Wagwan.
Yeah, for another year.
They work here, they start working online, they buy a house. How?
How?
Mbona unauziwa nyumba? We ni nani?
Mossad.
Because you know, like next door neighbors TZ,
Yeah.
a non-Tanzania can buy land.
Really?
That's what I've been told.
Yeah, yeah. But here, kuna wa Kenya, they want to start businesses in the US. Na wanakatazwa just because they're not nini. Ama land, ama it just becomes hard for them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So kila foreigner si ati ni msembaya. You just can't cut across with the same measuring
What are you
stick.
saying right now?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm saying, umsema no foreigner can be allowed here for more than 5 months.
1
No,
month.
1 month.
That's crazy, bro.
Like, what are they
No,
doing,
so just
bro?
if you're a visitor,
What are they
if you're a
doing?
visitor, what are you visiting here for more than a month?
Like,
nini unakuja kuangalia hapa zaidi ya mwezi mmoja?
Umebambika na Kenya. You
Fiti.
like, you can't
Enda home,
Na ni fiti.
urudi mwezi ingine.
Eh.
Hapana, you can't plan for me. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, we bloody should.
So unataka kusema Wakenya wote wameenda kufanya job huko
Hii
pia.
attitude ndio inafanya kibuti undwe so.
Ni vitu kama hizi.
Wacha
This
watu wa
permissiveness,
mangamangi huku
Wacha
na tuelewe nini
niulize.
wanafanya.
mnazurura mkienda hapo. Like for example,
And
a Kenyan,
also,
no,
we
for real,
plant, George, we know what happens when you let them in.
it's like the examples are there.
We have
The
examples.
coincidences. Like for example,
Is there
if
a
you
good
are
thing
Kenyan,
Wayahudi wamefanya Kenya?
no.
Is
Nini?
there?
So you guys don't know about the agricultural
Sasa
sector?
kitungu. Fuck that shit.
Well,
Mi siwezi
Are you legit?
siwezi panda
Hatukuwa
kitungu.
tunapanda huku before hawa
bro, I would
tufanye
say
hivi.
the technology wameadvance ya agriculture imetusaidia
Nini
to
yo?
fucking
Nini,
wapi?
bro?
ma breeds za seeds zenye they take
So
your
GMO?
time.
Hiyo
It's not
story
GMO, they
enda
just
waambia wasi wanakufa
interbred.
Northeastern. Enda ushawa wase vile tuko na seeds nyingi zenye ni weather
Sasa,
resistant na climate resistant.
imesaidia
na zina
wase, I'm
grow
telling
Nani
faster.
imesaidia nani?
Akina,
Bro,
unajua
imesaidia say, I'm telling you,
hii
just
ni
cause
bullshit, hii ni bullshit
skia.
hatuwezi unajua
Mnyi
kusaidia
mnasema kila mse. Me, I'm not saying ati maybe it won't happen that way.
Yeah.
You just have to use your brain and be like.
But also at the same time,
That's
John,
what we are trying
at,
here.
at the same time, for
Tunajaribu
example,
kuwe pros and
for
cons.
example, sawa.
Yes, but
So
unasema
okay, let's
hakuna
assume,
Prokai.
let's assume,
Nasema pro
let's assume the positive.
Nasema there's not enough onions to allow a kibbutz.
Let's not.
That's not on them. That's on the Kenyan government not being able to implement what
Hapana.
Take Milani
Basi
from.
ituache basi.
Kama
Tuache.
tuwezi implement
Wachana nayo.
endeni nayo.
Rudi nayo home.
So mse anadai huko Northeastern kwenye unasema that should have been helped by this technology.
Mbona hajasaidiwa?
Wamesaidiwa ni venye like you're saying it's not enough. Ni Kenya, it's on us
Mimi,
to.
in fact, Kenya
Unajua,
nimesema ni
because tuna corruption and all
wasaidiane
that fucking
Palestine.
shit.
Hii kitungwenda
Hii technological
panda
and
gas.
Mbona mwezi sort kwenyu?
Enda panda gas.
Mbona mwezi sort kwenyu mnakuja kusort huko?
Ni nini hiyo mnakuja kusort huku kwetu? Ni shida gani hii kubwa enye imetushinda all 57 million of us enye inahitaji Myahudi akuja asort?
Agriculture.
Ni njia agriculture
Food.
ni George agriculture
Unajua-
imeshinda wa Kenya.
Unajua, to be
Ndio.
honest, no, to be honest, having looked
Kushinda, why you acting
no,
like
having
that's such
looked having looked into the agricultural
As in,
issue in this
nini
country,
ingine si udui
our only
country,
issue,
bro?
our only issue is
Nini
storage.
nyingine si udui country kazi kupanda?
No, no, no.
Honestly, like ni kazi gani
Yeah,
ingine iko Kenya?
there's that.
But mbona wasi wanadai basi?
We can't
Wasa-
because we can't keep things. Ni storage. Issue yetu ni storage.
Si ati
So
food
kama mtu anaweza
haitoshi.
kuja na fridge alafu aende home ni sawa. Kama mtu anaweza enda nini soko mjinga aeke fridge na kula like 3 acres, watu wanaweza weka manyanya zao na cabbage na mapumpkin.
Mimi
aende
ukiniambia the pros, the cons outweigh the pros. Then
They do.
takubali.
Of course they do. Why is it you come, you help us with 1 acre of kitungu and then now we give you 400 acres?
20 acres
Yeah.
to build a set.
How do we win?
Hiyo ni ufala ya corruption na graft na greedy.
Na unajua
I'm saying if
hata-
this tech came from any other country except from Israel,
George,
it's like weapons. Si unajua wako mbele sana weapons.
Yeah.
Si
So
ndio?
what do we need weapons for?
I'm not saying us.
and
So
they do supply us by the
yes.
Yeah, they do.
Tunabuy,
Yeah.
eh.
Kama juzi Boniface Mwangi simu yake nini yenye DCI walitumia ku crack simu yake ndio angalie
Software,
kila kitu
yeah.
software. It's
IDF.
Israeli.
Yeah.
Ni
Ilikuwa supplied by
sawa.
Israel.
So hiyo inatusaidiaje?
So that
Si
can be
George
used
anasema hiyo
to.
na
So
vitu
hiyo,
mu-
wacha nikuulize, if that is used to get some terrorists and stop an attack,
Yeah.
That's not
Let me
it.
ask you a question.
So, sir-
Wasn't Dusit an Israeli hotel?
It was
So
A fat lot of good it did us then.
coincidence. Hata ile Westgate
so
walikuwa ya Wayahudi.
so point ni nini?
Okay, mimi hata
Mimi nasema
wacha-
tech inaweza tumiwa
let's-
to solve an issue
But
Eh, ndio
so
nasema-
far
and to save lives,
haijasaidia.
and to save
Sa-
lives.
kenye
You
mi
don't know
nasema-
hauko
mi ndio-
hauko
kenye mi nasema
DCI
sasa inakuwa difficult kwa gina wewe juu na hypothetical. Jota mi sasa nikikwambia hiyo tech inatumiwa kuspy on us. That
Nitakubali.
every time it's being deployed. Sasa ndio nakushow sasa unaona ubaya hizi hypotheticals that we catch a maybe terrorist. And in the meantime we just let Israelis do
but
whatever
hata
the fuck
sisi
they want. Unaona?
tuna argue na the same hypotheticals yani unajua it's
In
made
what sense?
mimi nasema
Eh,
tuseme kayo ya tech
sawa.
if it's used to spy on us that's
Yeah.
a bad thing and if it's used to spy on suspected or
Haya, sawa.
proven
Twende
terrorists
kwa
and
hiyo
stops an
tech, Joe.
attack
Me, you and I know how tech work.
Why?
Tunajua tech, okay, ni juniana tuna
mbona unaweka mangeli
We all know
Me
how.
for.
enda kwa kibusi hiyo gari.
But like in this context juu una profile hiyo argument yako. So Kenya mimi nataka kuambia. So hii tech imeundwa ndio ikwe able to watch those bad people. But mimi nakuassure I watch nyinyi good people. Is that believable?
No, it's not.
It's not believable.
Any good tech will
So
be
what
used.
you-
So
is it?
from get before you take ifike, immediately we know we are getting this from the Israelis. We know we are genuinely just giving them a backdoor into Kenyan data that they will do as they please with.
Now, let me say, wacha
I'm,
nikuinterrupt hapo.
I'm willing to agree with you. Let's say we are catching terrorists. So this is a worthy cost. Let the Israelis meddle in our data because it is helping us protect ourselves in this sense.
No, me, I'm not saying we leave that to the Israeli. I'm saying
What-
we are
what we do
adopting
about
that
it?
technology.
I won't.
Higher. Let's get to the next step. We're not the first ones. Israeli technology is globalized.
Everywhere.
We can see what it has been doing in terms of the ways that information has been breached and used against the people that buy these technologies, by the Israelis themselves. Tumeona pagers ziki explode in hospitals
Zikiwa
because they
wasee.
were supplied by Israeli companies, and it's because there's a back door in there that allows them to do as they please. With this history of knowledge, George, of white people in general and Israelis in specific, you are still telling us that we do our pros and cons
No.
to see how this balances out.
That's not my point at all.
What
Me,
is
I'm
your
telling,
point?
Me, I'm saying, what if,
yeah.
if that tech came from another country, except not
It
in like who?
doesn't, George.
That's I'm
Ndio
supposing
nakwambia.
it's a if.
Eh.
What
Aye.
if it came from? What if this
Unajua
tech
tuishi kwa
was,
if na story.
was from Greek? Would it then was from Greece? Would
Yeah.
it then be okay? Because they
Would
don't
Greece
have a history.
history of spying
Yes.
and killing
I'm saying
people?
now.
Right now,
Yeah.
objectively, would
Yeah.
it be okay?
Yeah.
It still wouldn't.
Why are you paying all of your information
Still
like that
wouldn't.
to a
It
foreign
still
to a
wouldn't
foreign
be
nation?
okay. I'm just saying it's extra not okay
So
because of the.
then on the same.
We can't extend.
So
them
you're
any
saying it's not
goodwill.
okay?
I'm saying it's still not
Well,
okay.
Then why are we weighing
Yeah,
pros and cons
so
then?
that's, yeah.
Cause me, I want you to agree. It's only cause me. I say.
No,
No.
it's worse because it's them.
Yes. Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Because okay, the example I wanted to give, Japan, for example, a very strong nation,
Yeah.
very economically mobile. They do well for themselves industrially.
They try.
Walikuja hapa, wakajenga Ngong Road. And then what did they do after that? They went the fuck home. They didn't ask for this, that, or the other. Walikuja wakajenga barabara.
Chinese or Japanese?
Japan.
Japanese.
Walikuja wakajenga barabara, wakafanya nini? Packed their things, left. There's no loan, there's no this, there's no that. Ni tu, aya, mmesaidika.
Ishieni.
Mkue fiti. Si mta maintain hiyo barabara? Tuta maintain. Aya,
Tajenga
kwaherini.
mafootbridge za watu kutu-
Tutajenga. Aya, na wakaishia.
Tilt.
Why is it that these specific people, they want to give you things and they want to take things?
Tubaki.
And then
Yeah, that's suspicious.
there's even the added context, George, that Wasingishu was being scouted as a location for Israel. Like before they went to Palestine in 48 when the Nakba begins. That's
the Nakba.
So when the Nakba begins in 1948 in Palestine, it's Jews arriving and being welcomed. And then kicking people out of their homes. So now before they're
Nakuru and
settled,
Baringo.
Eh?
Nakuru and Baringo.
no, before they're settled in Palestine,
Nakba.
the UN through UK is looking for a location to settle these people that have been persecuted. And the British Chancellor at that time, when alikuwa in charge of resettlement, alikuwa ametoka Kenya kupiga tu lap as they did in them days. Unaona? And so he says,
As they do now.
ati alikuwa around the area wa Singishu, akaona shakeni kibao, it's nice and green na hakuna watu. So one of the names that was actually floated to the Israelis is Kenya
UG.
in the Wasingishu area. And they came, and the only reason that they refused here is because they found it volatile. They were attacked by wild animals, kwa hiyo pati yao, mosquitoes, and they found it generally uncomfortable. So they're like, zizi, hii place I work out. So like this small of a chance, ni sisi ndio tuna all eyes on Nyahururu. As you know, as it's Nyahe is rained on by bombs. So like
So tatupatia Iron Dome pia ya kutu protect with no back door.
yenye tu ina to protect.
Yenye tu ni clean for this one to make sure. No, me I'm not kataing kuna kitu sas, but I'm saying I don't like that argument ya wasi kusema it's like hata kukataa kuna one
Kuna
kauzuri you guys.
Hapana.
Even the coincidence that
Hapana. Colonialism.
you can agree to that and be like,
Do you think there's an advantage to colonialism?
Yes.
Definitely.
What?
Na hata assume ni logic.
Nini standard of living imeimproviwa.
Nini?
Medicine.
Wasa
walikuwa na dine
so wakuja na smallpox wawe wa Africa wote, like half, 3/4 of them, but they bring medicine after, now it's an advantage.
How do you know?
The first thing that
Sasa
white people
kama
brought was rinderpest and smallpox. Took out the humans and the animals. Wakamba wote ka 3/4 walienda.
Electricity.
How many megawatts is worth smallpox?
Na stima ni ya nini ultimately?
All of it.
Stima ni ya nini? Nasema kwa wazungu, Ethiopia hawana wazungu, hawana stima?
Basi wali-adopt from, walipata from
Sasa iko
wazungu.
Ethiopia kuna dams wako na
And they have the biggest dam in
So
Africa.
wali-adopt from watu wali
That's the thing.
wali-adopt from wazungu.
Knowledge is not something that you can co-opt forever. Kama wangekuja, tungefika eventually, just at our own pace.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
and honestly, I truly believe that we were better off without them than after they came.
For sure.
There's an argument to be made from that.
That's why I'm saying
There's
is
not
colonialism.
an
It's not an argument. It's the truth.
It's the only argument to be made.
Everything that a white person has brought into our continent has been for the worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hapana wadau.
Because for example,
Piga points za
Medicine.
debaters.
Za nini?
Sasa ati tulikuwa
you know, Buddha, unadhani
Wataka kusema hakuna
Ugonjwa
disease
gani
unaweza
ilikuwa
pata
inatushinda?
from a fucking animal? See,
Iko.
this is transferable.
Yeah, si bado si tulikuwa tunajiponya Jose, ati tulikuwa tunakufa.
what? So now we were all
There were
dying.
people
You get
alive, you know.
die, you guy.
Aje wewe unajuaje wewe?
Well, there's a CGA.
No, unajua kabla wazungu
but-
wakam, the only plague that was there, the only epidemic that was there would be drought.
Yeah.
Before white people, it's just drought.
Sasa kuwa na-
Labda kukose kunyesha watu wakufe
Ama
wengi, but
sleeping
otherwise watu
sickness
wakufe wengi.
kawamalize kidogo.
So hakuna
Sasa
nini
fly
ya
ilikuwa na
hakuna positive ya colonization.
No,
Hakuna.
none.
Hakuna.
Zero.
Kwanza ukifikiria the fact that sisi tuko 60 years
On.
independent na bado hatujakuwa able to
Uingie huko
share
hata kabla ukam.
the effects of colonization. It is even more apparent now than it was
Nanasi.
before. There is nothing good to be gotten from this. That's what I think. Isipokuwa railway iko poa.
But you see also the thing about the nini, like path ya railway, all of the fucking destruction that it wrought, because they're trying a path that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Because for example, A104, which is the road from Mombasa to UG, that already existed. Wayaki already existed. All of these roads were there. It's just that they were dirt. And what the fuck is so wrong with that anyway?
So let me say,
This brother is on a mission.
improve efficiency of something.
What is efficient about it?
No. I'm saying generally, it's on a railway.
For example,
For example,
Just
a
a general
horse,
efficiency.
a horse to
Walking.
a car. Yeah. There's no need for that.
I don't see the
Hatungepata
purpose.
any need for that.
I don't see.
Yeah.
No,
Then
okay.
says you're
Let me ask you. Let me ask you. These cars.
Hautaki kufikisha
do these
mtoi
cars?
wako to the medicine man ama to the other village haraka.
Efficiency si objective need, ni subjective. Efficiency lazima ikuwe
Si ndio
measured
huyu-
against
si-
society zenye.
Ndio amepeana example ya medicine man.
Just yeah.
Ndio maana
Kulikuwa na
tunaweza kuwa-
kumtembeza na kuwa na farasi, si ndio? Si that was an improvement in the same.
To be fair, there are no horses.
Aya. No, let's say this.
Ama a cat
Let's
with
say,
round wheels. Acha kusema
let's
ni
say
cat
tunaishi
tuna Kenya
kwa
pekee.
community enye si wote tuko kwa hii compound moja. Sisi wote.
Including the medicine man.
Kila mtu yani
Yes, si ndio?
ako kwa hii
Tuko na the
compound.
same,
Alafu Mangeli amekuja kuimprove efficiency yetu because horses are faster than people. Ameintroduce horses kwa hii community. Si tunatry kumshow cheki bro. George anaishi tu pale. Like
What do
naona
I need
kwa
a
George
horse
sahi,
for?
hata nikipanda hii farasi haini mi naweza tembea na nitafika kwa George na hakuna efficiency ina improve.
You cut 30 minutes
Mimi
into 5.
kufika kwa George, unaona. Na before nifike kwa George nataka nigote huu, nigote ule, nigote Faith wa Naivas, hivyo hivyo nikienda.
In this hypothetical.
Unaona, in this hypothetical.
So unataka kusema Africa iko hivyo?
Kenya na try kukuambia the larger point I'm trying to make. Efficiency is objective. It's not a moral good, like an objective good. Unajua, efficiency lazima ikuwe measured against community yenye ina efficient. Unajua,
That is improved.
yeah, exactly.
So unataka kusema Africa iko na need?
Exactly, Africa. Mimi nasema Africa iko
Why
na
would we
need
be in need?
colonialism.
Let me ask.
Mimi
Why would
ndio
we-
nasema Africa did not need colonialism.
Me, I'm saying, but it did efficiency. And
No.
efficiency is never a bad thing.
No, we didn't.
Hiyo nakwambia,
Unajua
that is not an objectively true statement.
I think it is.
Like, okay, so another example is,
To improve your way of
okay,
living and your way of doing things.
let's
Why
take
not do
transport as
something-
an example.
Doing a thing to the best way is not...
Okay,
It's not the
Histori-
fucking...
It's not, George. Like, it's
No, okay, chill. Historically, how is every single continent populated by human beings? You have to cross
Okay.
water, right? So the very first people who went from, theoretically, Africa to Asia to South America
Boats.
used boats. Na
The
si
first thing
walifika.
that swam
the first
and they died.
Na si walifika. And
Hakufika.
see every
50
single
of them
person.
will die.
But see people reach.
Trying to
That's how
swim.
you populated all those other areas,
I'm
right?
saying swimming fast. See, we'll try
No,
swimming
I'm
fast.
talking about
ndio?
boats.
Yes, boats is an improvement of swimming, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They try to swim. They
Hey,
they
waka
couldn't
die.
swim or
Yeah,
whatever.
sindio.
No, the next person goes for.
Then the next
Yeah.
nigga develops a tool,
Exactly.
and then that's the tool that
That's
manages.
efficiency,
Yeah.
bro. That's how we
Yeah,
grew
so-
as a fucking...
So why do we have to go from
Human
a
being.
fucking a donkey and a cart to a Land Rover? What was wrong with the donkey and the cart? Truly,
It's slower. So
Slower-
as society
slower
grows,
as
whatever-
compared. Like, what
as
is the
society
reference for
grows,
slowness?
The efficiency, what was unacheki, then it was needed. To say it was enough. A donkey and a cart and a horse was enough until society grow, and then you need something faster. Unajua?
But society-
Nasema society can grow even without the white people. So that's what you're saying.
For sure.
Yeah.
No, me
For
the
sure.
thing I'm trying to say
And
is
unaona sasa mimi nasema sasa that is the objective purpose ya the whole purpose ya efficiency ni ku make societies grow.
Better.
Si ku grow better, grow.
just
Period.
grow.
There's no like hawezi efficiency si unaja ini thinking enye unataka kupush sai George ndio kitu ime lead to AI vile iko sai. It's just
A lack of
movement
satisfaction.
for the sake of it. Unajua it is
It's
almost
the iPhone
greed.
16, 17,
It's
18 every year.
That's
we are
a
taking
result.
humans to Mars.
That's
Unajua,
not the
it's
first
not-
need. That's a by product of trying to be
Efficiency.
efficient. That's
Hapana.
not the main thing.
Sasa
Of
ndio,
course, kuna
okay.
mse ataona nini aseme fucking did we need to go to the moon? Did we need to build a rocket?
Yeah.
Umetusaidia na nini?
Yeah.
It's just sometimes kuna watu watakuwa overzealous, but you're talking about efficiency in the general fucking term. You improve human life, and there's no way that can.
You're-
Me nasema kuna stop. Kuna
Yeah.
full stop.
Nah, and I'm agreeing with that.
The full stop is the cart.
You
The
guys
full
are
stop
saying
is
the
the
full
Maram
stop
Road.
is colonization.
No,
And that
at the
the
point
full stop
kabla
is
wafi-
subjective now, I think.
Sure. So efficiency is the objectiveness that exists. Where it stops is where it becomes subjective.
Yes. Oh my God, I'm so good at this argument.
You are not good at this. You are just immoral, walai. I swear to God, bro.
No.
Think about it. Think about what you're saying. I mean, really think about it. You're telling us
for
efficiency
assuming
is
I was
the
smart.
only God that is
Fucker.
there. And the thing that we can debate about is where
Is
God
where-
ends. This is what
Sasa
you're telling
God
us.
imeingiaje na efficiency, you guy?
See,
No,
because
like
you
that is the
believe
thing. That is the
efficiency
thing that
to
guides
be-
everybody.
Yeah, you believe
That should guide
efficiency
human
to
beings.
be
Objective. Not objective.
You believe efficiency
good
to
for
be
everyone.
an objective good.
Yes.
Exact. Now this is automated for you. There are no consideration, no angles.
Give me a
It's
place
just-
where efficiency is bad.
Okay, first of
We're
all,
improving something except for a negative thing.
AI.
Go further back. Simplify. Okay, the telephone. The telephone
That
is good.
engine, because they are polluting.
The telephone is good.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, let's use the engine.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The steam engine.
Yeah.
Did it have any byproduct?
Yeah. Messing
Water.
and
The
smoke.
steam engine was water.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, the steam engine. Yeah.
Yeah. So at the point
no,
now you
steam
go,
engine ilikuwa inahitaji bado kitu ya kuchoma ndio itoe steam.
yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it used coal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So already, but the coal has come before the steam engine.
Yes.
You're already mining coal
Yeah.
to make energy,
Yes.
and then now you're using that coal. You combust it to power an engine,
Yeah.
which burns water to create energy.
Yeah.
Before the fucking coal, at the point where we start going into the ground aggressively to take out minerals, that is where the problem starts.
Yeah.
And that problem starts before white people enter Africa.
But kuna msela ata-argue that the mining of coal was needed to solve another issue,
Which was
heat. That's
Colder
not die.
places.
fire,
See, that's
firewood.
But like
That's in the coal.
the
Kwani ni nini?
Americas in winter.
And you see the coincidence there?
What?
Fucking white people.
So nataka kusema sisi hatungetumia.
No, let me ask you for example, do
Hatuko
Eskimos mine coal? Inuits, sorry.
No,
They don't, do they?
no, they don't.
Do they mine
just
coal?
live, no.
They live in the coldest part. Do Siberians mine coal?
No, they don't.
Mongolians?
No.
They live in the coldest places in the world.
Yeah.
So,
How many
who
are
mines
there?
coal?
White pips. Yeah.
Who goes deep into that? Because there was gold, there was steel before white people came here to disturb us, right?
Was there?
Yes.
Yes.
Because if you give gold enough time and water just takes the path it takes,
It takes
gold
a
will
fish
rise
out,
and appear in the river,
Yeah.
like in Western. So there was fucking jewelry. But at the point where we decided, okay, so this necklace and these
can
earrings
sell
are not
it.
enough, let's
We
go
need to
find
mass
this shit.
produce them. We need a
Was that
1,000
introduced by white people?
Mining.
No. Trade of these things. Kulikuwa na butter trade.
Yeah,
si
trade
ndio?
is there,
So now
but
butter
in
trade,
infinite amounts, in small
you
amounts.
find out ule mse hana gold but he has sacks of potatoes. Won't you want to travel that distance? Your horse is fucking dying on the way. Then you say, oh fuck, maybe steam engine, blah blah blah. So at what point of that do you say akuna, like this was the point where it was too much? Unasema ni kumine.
Yes.
But tulikuwa tunafanya hivyo without the white man.
At the point where you start to look for more riches than you need is the point where things go wrong. When you're no longer satisfied.
And that's only human. That's human nature.
That's not human nature.
I think so.
Yeah, ni
No,
human nature.
because even, okay,
Kuhold surplus.
It is human.
Ni-
You want to be rich.
See human nature ni like
that's
I
capitalism.
mean exactly. Capitalism si natural. Ni,
When you introduce
So
money,
they were not,
it's human nature.
okay, so let me ask. In traditional African communities, wase watu walikuwa na the same social class.
So would we
in a socialist economy which is original,
be exact? Ask an exact.
also
because
where-
unajua traditional African communities in America.
Before the
They're
white
social.
man, pre-colonial.
It's
before-
social. That's
before
not a
the-
period. That's like pre-colonial is like
Before
unajua,
the first
pre-slavery or post-slavery,
you're trying to
before any
because-
contact with a white
with a
person.
foreign, with a
Yes, with
non-African
it, yes,
person.
yes.
Yeah.
Si kulikuwa na people of higher class.
Well,
in
you'd
whatever-
Yes,
ideally have a monarchy
And that was
or
influenced
a
by
leader,
what?
but that was a singular person,
Uh-huh.
and that person has been chosen or
So
gained
yeah,
power
yeah,
to.
yeah, there was. So what is the meaning here? What is the
So me, I'm trying to argue, like it's human nature where, okay, if that guy has a higher social class, amefikaje hapo, is it because he has more cows? Greed, which is human, I'd want to do that. So I'm saying, even without a white person, society bado inge progress to.
na hii discussion iko poisoned George. Hii ni ile stuff ya observer na observed. Tuna but yeah, sorry.
English, kwisha.
Speaking of foreigners, kuna mrasha fulani hiyo guy ameleta.
You can't be serious.
Tutashinda hapa tukiagi, honestly. But
True.
I like
No, but in summary,
yeah.
colonialism was bad. White people suck, and people should go back to where they came from. If they're not of the same color as we are. Free Palestine.
The comments said here not necessarily those of Laf Lyf as a company. Yeah.
Laf Lyf as
You
a
see?
organization.
Company,
you get what you-
organization,
Of course.
capitalism. The hammer and the sickle shall rise
Down
again.
with the white man.
Chairman Mao forever.
That's what the white man.
The red book shall Governors once more.
Yeah.
Unajua Red Book?
Rest in peace Lumumba.
The Chairman Mao.
Chinese. The
No,
Marx is it was Mao alikuwa?
he was communist.
Visionary.
He was a communist.
Very communist.
Kuna msanii anaitwa Marx.
Called Marx.
Who is that?
Karl Marx.
Karl
Karl
Marx.
Marx.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Karl Marx alikuwa. You should be apologizing to us, not
You didn't know.
Unajua
No,
Karl Marx
tulikuja-
alikuwa nini? Aliandika critique very eloquent ya Capital. Enda usome.
Do you have a quote that he can use to invigorate him to go read the
Yeah, he
rest of
has
the book?
something that pulls me into.
Hiyo idea ya greed ni human nature.
Hizo vitu George alikuwa anasema.
So sinajua already.
Transference of value, unajua all these things zenye unaongelea alafu una extrapolate from hii basis yako that we've always been greedy, people have always done this, like Karl Marx ni crazy because ali envision a lot, asi akwe vision, alichukua capitalism as an idea akaiangalia as an idea, akai break down, akasema mbona na find lacking, and all the things that he pointed out hadi wa leo unajua capitalism haijaikuwa able to invent outside of it, like it's poisoned that source.
Okay.
Unajua.
Give me another book. I think tumeingia kwa plugs, recommendations. Karl Marx.
I'm very Confucius.
Just a few quotes here and there.
Yeah, you should read Confucius.
Confucius.
Or Sun Tzu.
It is someone who runs behind car gets exhausted. Confucius said, "Tuka hiyo."
Disappearance of rituals.
Okay.
Oh, and
there's a
then,
book I've been reading called. Oh, sorry.
You remember the Italian philosophers on the Tupac Machiavelli?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also solid.
So give me something precise, like a book.
Yes, Machiavelli's book. I don't know what you want from me.
His whole body of work. Kuna
Ni buku moja.
Oh, it's just one.
It's just the one. Mimi sijui Machiavelli that well though. So hapo mnaweza nipata. Hapo niko nje.
Kuna kitabu nasoma inaitwa The Richest Man in Babylon. A fire book about wealth and how money works, and it's this big and it's written in the language of the Bible back in the day. It may break you down very nicely. Give that a read.
It's written in Hebrew.
No. I know you wouldn't read that.
Aramaic.
Like
Who's written it?
Babylonian. I can't even remember.
Like before the tower was nini?
Izoma days with a wall. Babylon ilikuwa na wall.
A tower.
It's a wealth instruction manual from
No,
the
the wall.
Babylonian times.
Yes. That with
See, this is why Warasa apendangi Babylon.
That's still
Hiyo ni nini
holds
walikuwa
today.
nafikiria?
Hata hiyo
Mbona wasipande tu miti?
Thinking
This
yenu
doesn't
was
seem
say,
real,
I see where you guys were going. Like you guys mki associate something bad with something, msha rusha hiyo like amwezi pata even just positive tidbits from anywhere. So
You get positive tidbits from rapists.
Bruh, come on, that's not the same fucking thing. Yeah, I do. Don't rape.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the opposite of their actions.
The thing the good thing we've learned from the Wayahudis is don't let them into your country, and then you're acting like we are the cunts.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
that's
The
all
good
we're
thing
saying.
about Wayahudi is if you don't deal with them, your life will be better.
Yeah, if they're far away, you're better off.
Uzuri, after this, you guys will be murdered in some. You'll die in some
mysterious
mysterious circumstances.
But it'll
and
all
then-
be a coincidence.
Yeah. Like, hey, we are just after that spot that came out.
Anatumianga heroin
I think we are fast. Umseli fast hadi akadai.
Kagenya tu. Unajua hii fasting you anga denga.
But
No,
also
walifanya-
fasting enough did feel. I don't know you're doing one day, but venye msi ameargue kushinda venye alikuwa na makisi hapa. At least he's sticking to some points.
It's because it's sober.
And fasting.
Niko
I mean, mimi nimekula na pia mimi na argue.
But you're the best.
I mean, I drop gems to go. I'm just above your level of thought.
Karl Marx ndio James tuliwa to drop here. Collins Maxwell.
Colo Blue Max.
Movie rec. I'm trying to segue from this serious conversation.
is this thing on?
How do you think it's going?
Perfect. Without your
Bradley
help.
Cooper, third directorial. I was about to say third directorial debut. but his third movie as a writer-director.
Is this thing on?
Yeah, it's actually
It sounds
stand-up.
familiar.
Of course, it's stand-up.
Will Arnett is a stand-up comedian.
Oh, I like that guy, man.
Very nice. He just does. It's like he.
What year?
This year.
Oh. Bradley Coops,
So-
phenomenal actor.
Yeah, and he's also he acts as a character called Balls in that movie,
Okay.
which I found to be nice.
Did you watch my last rec?
What was
the
it?
horror one. I
Yeah.
told
Oh, the
you I
freak
wouldn't
one, the
watch
Danish
it.
one.
I told you. I wouldn't
Absolutely
watch
not.
it.
I'm not watching that
I
shit.
told you immediately you said it. I told you.
We told you right here. Why would we watch that?
So, Baby's Day Out, and I didn't watch Baby's
I watched
Day Out.
Baby's Day Out. Great movie.
Have you watched it recently?
No.
No.
I bet it doesn't hold
We
up.
should. It does.
Yeah.
Really?
That's it.
I think it does.
Did you watch it before or after this Danish freak shit that you're watching?
No, I honestly haven't even watched it recently, but I'm sure it would. Another childhood nini, umeona Big Fat Liar?
No.
With Paul Giamatti.
Mm.
Don't watch that anyway. That's just a...
We're doing
I'll-
recommendations.
By the way.
The holdovers.
Mm.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, last year.
So last year, but
23 or 24. Nini, what I watched last week was the Slums of Beverly Hills.
what's that?
It's a movie from 1998. It's very weird.
Is it?
Yeah, and it has a very strong Yahudi undertone. It's about this Yahudi girl who is about 15, and her father is Brookie, and they keep moving from house to house, and just as the father is finding their way into upward mobility, and he has to take on his niece, played by another Yahudi, Marisa Tomei, and now his niece's father, his brother, has to fund her staying with him because she's an addict, and that's how he manages to get money to move them into a nicer house. There's all kinds of weird shit going on in there.
It's a drama,
Yeah,
thriller.
it's a drama, but it's set in the 70s, which is nice. That's all. I always enjoy that, at least.
Oh, okay. All right, so I'll go watch those, man.
You know what you've just reminded me right now?
Mm.
I've seen what your problem is. I've understood what the issue is. You know that the point you're trying to make that something is
I
bad,
thought yours ended
but
with...
it has bits of good in it.
Mhm.
And so you're saying that we're not seeing this good, and yet it is there.
Because
But
of
we
all
are
the badness.
Overseeing the bad, yeah, we are overemphasizing it. And I think,
Not overemphasizing, over-focusing.
yeah, overfocusing.
No,
on
that's
it,
not my
or
problem.
like,
You guys can't see it.
We
Like
can.
mnakata kuona. That's not
I like cars.
But unajua
I like
kukata,
roads.
Mnakata kuona.
to refuse to see and to not be able to see is two different things.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that we're not able to see, it's that we don't want to see. It's intentional. The unseeing is intentional.
But me, I
And
just
so-
wanted to acknowledge.
Yeah.
So
I said I like cars.
unaiona,
What do you
but
want from me?
Yeah. I do. And so
that's not how you were
now
arguing before.
the other question becomes, what is the virtue of your argument?
Yeah.
So there's this big evil giant, but it shits bean seeds.
Yes.
So when you're making this bean argument, when you're
Yes.
trying, what is the greater message of your argument?
It's like you can pick the good and use that for your people.
so okay.
But does it come with the bad?
And just you can
Do they come together?
no, you can do
So
with the bad.
how this is now Indio Sasa. This is where this is why I'm asking about the virtue of your argument. Because the argument you're saying you're trying to put forward is that you can take out that a thing is not just one thing. That something can be more than the one thing. And this thing that is objectively bad could have bits of good in it. And this good could still be
that
helpful
can
to
that
you.
can pick out and adapt without
that you can pick
the
out
bad,
and adapt
without the bad.
And
And saying this good thing comes from the bad people doesn't make it bad.
True.
Which you guys are doesn't limit its helpfulness or impact of good.
this is that argument for art and artist. It's the
Yes,
exact same
separating
as
art
like
and artist.
R. Kelly and Locked in the Closet.
Yeah.
Like, is one the same without the other? And I think this is a privileged argument that we can both have because we are not directly affected by any of this.
And it's not art and the artist, by the way, it's more than that.
Because
Yeah.
I think if you are like, Germans helped engineering by fucking 50 years because of how hard they went in World War II. Like Hitler pushed people to the end of their wits, and we really did change overnight. Like our ability in car making and in engines shifted overnight because this guy was trying to kill all the Jews on earth. So if someone is putting forward this argument for he was obviously not a good person, but look at what he did for
Look at the
engineering.
Beetle.
Look at the Volkswagen. I will ask, what is the virtue of your argument? And then you say, what I'm trying to say is that you can take the Volkswagen away from all of this and have the Volkswagen help you and do some good for you.
Yes.
And, you know, change your life even.
Yes.
But you doing this does not remove it. Like you deciding
I
to
agree.
ignore its history
Yes.
does not remove
But
that
you see, where I'm
history.
ignoring it is not in the. If we're talking about wiping, cleansing, whatever. Kama tunaongelea
I'm
that.
about to get now to the last point of this, ndo nikuachie tu respond ninyamaze. So now when haya, assume I'm the Jew dying, and there's this person who hates me, the pro-Hitler guy, but then there's you who doesn't hate me for sure, but loves the Volkswagen. So from where I'm standing, from this dying position,
Yes.
how different do the two of you look? You
It doesn't
who
matter.
just likes the Volkswagen,
Yes,
Who promotes,
well,
who promotes the good things that this person has done.
Yes, you in that context, of course, why would you care about the Volkswagen?
I wouldn't.
Yes.
Because I'm dying.
Yes.
No, but
And so
but
that's
now
why
his
I'm
brother
telling
and
you.
his
So
sister.
now
Uh-huh.
that's why I started by asking you, what's the virtue of your argument?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like if we were to follow this argument of yours and allow it as
That's what I'm. So my virtue is you can't apply all that in every context, and that's just my nini. Cause sasa, when we come to we are all car engineers.
Yeah.
So of course kitu wamedeveloped tutusaidia.
for sure.
But I'm saying so that now is I don't want that to be ignored, and it's maybe even 10% of the greater thing.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted it to be a, by the way, an acknowledgement and not the bigger part of the argument. In
Me,
context,
as long as I've just made it clear, I just think like I'm not refusing what you're trying to go for. I just think
say
that
it doesn't deserve the same.
it's not. I just think it's virtueless. I think it only benefits the Yahudi. It just like you
No, it
you
doesn't.
tearing onions only benefits
see,
the
I'm not-
pages
oh.
exploding. It only makes the gap bigger for the evil to come. There's no way you use the Volkswagen Beetle and stop the
But
evil.
you
Unajua?
won't about the evil first. You're saying about them and how they came in here. It's like saying, can you admit it's not like every Umiyahudi that has come to Kenya bad intentions?
Of course, intention.
Oh, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Or-
That a gay lad.
Yes.
Fuck that.
I can admit that not all of them have bad intentions.
Do you think kuna Myahudi amekam nini na really saidia someone who's dying by something they've done?
Yes.
So that one person has helped one person, and
So-
therefore
So in the one person that has been helped, the same he was saying that's not a benefit.
to the one person,
that-
yes,
Yes, it is.
Yes,
it is,
absolutely.
it is.
Yeah.
But I'm not that one person.
That's
No,
that's what I'm saying
no,
here.
me-
And the
that's not
mass,
what I'm saying.
and the mass,
That's not even a good
outweighs the one
argument.
person.
Yes, that's the argument now I'm saying.
So
in a
okay,
way,
just like the Star Wars quote, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few,
and that's a school
or
of
the
thought.
one.
Utilitarianism.
Yeah,
Let me pick this.
isn't this a nice surprise for the first time?
Finally,
Yeah.
man.
Nah, pick your shit, nigga. Nah.
Me, I'm respectful.
Nah. You already stopped the fucking show.
I'm on the pod. Let me call you back. I'm on the pod.
You totally get. Tungechukua simu hata ni refill.
But here anasema it's like it's whataboutism.
Yeah, what you're saying
Yeah,
is
also,
whataboutism.
yes.
Yeah, that's not a good thing. You're whatabouting fucking Israelis, bro.
No. I'm
You're
saying
whatabouting
yes,
colonialism. And I'm like,
No.
no, it's colonialism. There are not enough railways or medicines to
To-
justify the death of like the Kikuyu people and a thousand of them, you know.
So now, if something is 70% bad, you disqualify the 30% and say it's all.
It's not me who's disqualifying. I didn't invent the 70, George. This is the reality of the thing.
Sijakata.
Me
Sisemi ni wewe,
me
but nasema
focusing on the 30, I need to acknowledge how intentional I'm being here, you know. I need to go like,
But
no,
haven't I done that?
I know you haven't. You
Dude,
can't.
didn't I just say?
You can't. That's the problem now. You can't. You can't take
No,
responsibility for something. Like, you can't go like,
No, you saying colonialism haina any positive.
Yeah.
That's you. And then I argue it has, and then you tell me you can't argue it has, because now by arguing it has, you unamanisha inaharibu for everyone else.
Virtue ya advantages.
You can't ask me the virtue when you say the wrong thing and they correct it, and then you say, what's your virtue? I was just correcting what you're saying by being wrong and saying...
You're saying factually,
yes,
it has.
Yes. I'm not saying my argument deserves to be the noteworthy, like the first thing you find out.
No, don't diminish it now that we are here, George, because you've made
I've
it
been
and
saying
you've made,
that.
you are, okay.
Nimekuwa nikisema hivyo. Nimesema
the virtue of your argument is for us to be factual. For us to go like colonialism was 80% bad and 20%
but you can't
good.
deny there's some good. That's all I'm saying.
See, that's what I'm saying. Now, if we were to accept that colonialism had some good, then everything is okay.
Then we can move on to how do we rectify? Unajua, they're saying lazima bro, lazima is like...
Rectify what? The other damage that's been done?
Or prevent it from happening. Or make it... What's better than colonialism without colonialism? Reverse engineer it. How could we have...
we've admitted the good that is done.
Yes.
Because we can't reverse engineer if we're only looking at it from one perspective. And
you can. But it helps to have all perspectives.
And that's what I'm asking. Who is it helping, George? That's why I ask the virtue of your argument.
The one person who has been helped by the...
Apart from colonialists, who does the advantage of colonialism help?
Africans.
How?
We just did the same argument. I told you about efficiency. See, that's where the efficient argument came from. Isn't efficiency helping us?
It doesn't, because we were colonized.
So, unaona tunarudia the same thing.
No, we didn't go through this with this argument because, George, you are the one who told me that there's some good things that Wayahudis are doing. It's just that the structures to perpetuate it are not happening. Like, you can build a hospital, but then our government would give
steal
it
the
medicine.
Yes.
That's why I'm fucking telling you, colonialism is the first disease. However many horses they give us, they've already instituted a system of corruption where there's not enough horses to help us.
I'm in agreement.
If someone injects you, if someone injects you with AIDS and then gives you painkillers for your headaches, you still have the fucking AIDS, George.
That's not the same argument.
It is. I'm telling you,
AIDS
colonialism
has no good
is a
thing.
disease.
What's the good part of AIDS?
It's the fact that you get to
Well,
slim.
you were fucking.
You are not fat. You slim. You become slim.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. You become slim.
Utapata ka six pack.
Utapata ka six pack.
So wewe kwa hiyo argument ya colonialism, you aren't admitting that. And I'm not saying admitting that now makes I'm saying it doesn't have
virtue argument. Kama niki-admit I change kitu, it's still so fucking... I still have the AIDS, even if we admit the six-pack. I'm asking you, then what's the virtue of the admit? Who does it help apart from bloody Wayahudis? Even in the AIDS example, I'm being rational. No.
The AIDS example is not the same.
No, but don't let that take you away from the main point.
Yeah.
Which is, no matter what they give us, initially from the jump, from the point that you landed here, whatever your intentions to help may have been, you still have these other intentions.
So you're saying, no matter what good they give us, the bad
outweighs it,
and
makes the rest useless.
I've been admitting to that the entire argument.
And I don't even know why I allowed you to take me here. There's no good colonialism gave us.
Yeah.
They were not giving us anything. Everything is purely coincidental for us. They were building themselves a railway to transport their tea from Kericho to their country. There is nothing that they were doing. So it is not
for us.
Yeah, there's nothing incident. It is not intentional.
We're asking as a byproduct of this thing.
And so for you to
therefore there was no intention.
There was no good.
They didn't plan on it.
Yes, they didn't plan on it.
They're not thinking about you.
Yes. But
it's like AIDS and the six-pack. The intention was never a six-pack.
Dude.
The intention was to kill you.
Yes.
Literally and figuratively.
Yes. But by happenstance, they happened to improve some aspect of my life. I didn't die, but niliachwa na hii stuff.
Are you being serious?
Yes.
Wow. Do you know what else was serious?
What?
Over the weekend at Nyayo Stadium, HSBC Sevens,
You have some way of
Division
twisting
2
your arguments without-
women and men
I'm twisting my argument.
held a tournament of sevens
I'm
rugby
saying colonialism in nice and I'm twisting my
in
argument.
Nairobi, and
colonialism,
it was
It's
extremely
cool.
entertaining.
There are advantages to colonialism.
It was a great example of nationalism at its core, where people showed up in their droves just to experience rugby and to support the national team. And
Rugby that was introduced by the white man.
Yes.
yes, and
So
what do you think? There
So
wouldn't be
now
Kalongolongo
colonialism
sevens
is
without white
good.
people?
For this nigga it is.
How?
What's the kitu amesema? That give us a unifying something.
So what do you mean?
Bro, hata tukishika kichwa mara ngapi? You just
What do you
prove
think?
my point.
Just because I
They
like
came
cars,
to
I think
kill
white
us.
people are
They
okay.
came to kill us, but they gave us rugby.
but,
Nigga.
but they killed
they
my
didn't
ancestors.
give it
Yes.
to us, George. There
It
was
just happened to
nothing
be
that-
here and we started
Exactly.
playing it.
By
There was
happenstance,
nothing that
yes.
we were given,
Bro,
George.
why unargue shit haiko munene?
When you
No,
mention shit haiko,
no.
ni nani
No.
huyo alituletea rugby, George? Niambie nani huyo alituletea
Walikuwa
rugby?
wanacheza, si ndio?
hao wenyewe.
Tukaichukua.
Hapana.
Si ndio tukaimulate?
Hapana.
What did we do?
Like,
Okay, how did we nini? Rugby tulikuwa tunacheza rugby before the white man.
ndio nakuuliza
And then-
nani
But we didn't start
alituletea.
playing rugby because they brought it to us.
How did we start? How did we
even-
start playing rugby?
No,
Tulia,
no, no,
tulia,
no,
how
no,
did
no,
we start
no,
playing
no, no,
rugby?
no. George,
How did we start playing rugby?
George,
Where did we pick it up from? Football,
we picked it up from them then.
and then
So I'm asking
what's
you
your
what
point?
Yeah.
So we picked up.
Sorry,
Nah.
I won't do this
We picked
again.
up rugby from
Colonials.
white people,
I
so
will
they
pick
are.
up-
Let's
we
not
picked
put
up
up
rugby and football
relay
from
argument
white
after
people.
this.
And
So
we
who
enjoyed-
are
Who are
realism-
here to kill us?
So
Ndio.
colonial, yeah.
Who are here to kill us?
And they did.
Yes,
Don't
and
you
they
love
did.
rugby?
And they did.
Yes.
Yes, so in
that-
their spare time when they weren't killing my fucking
So
ancestors,
he's
they were
saying
playing with a
because
ball, and now I
rugby
play
came
with
from
that
the
ball.
white man, I'm never going to play rugby.
I never said that. I drive a car.
If
He
he,
said
did
yes.
say, if he did say that, what would be wrong with that? That's what I'm asking. Like if he said, "Oh fuck, this came from the white man," I'm not interested.
It would be hypocritical.
Oh,
Why?
Because you like the game. So
No,
if you,
wait,
you
the- what-
ukiwa
the
mtoi
theory-
ustart kucheza
the
rugby
theory
and
that
then you learn.
the theory that we're running with is nipate rugby, nianze
ukiwa mtoi,
kucheza, then I
alafu
discover
ujue
that
it
this
was
is
white man.
alafu niache. How is it hypocritical? Si
Right.
nimeacha.
You're denying yourself something you love. If
Yes.
if it's truly bringing you happiness like it does, nigga, so you're being hypocritical.
George, us playing and loving this game is evidence of colonialism. Like this. That is what a colony is supposed to be. It's supposed to ape and take the cultures and behaviors
Doesn't
of its
it make you happy?
colonizer.
Yeah, I'm agreeing. Doesn't
Yeah.
it make you happy? Hasn't it improved your life? Football. Munene venye unapenda football.
Mi
Are you
napenda
saying-
ball
yeah.
visit.
Are you saying that there were no sports before white people came?
Wacha mimi nikwambie
Not
my
the ones
personal.
they
Let me
love-
tell you
they
my
love.
personal perspective. I would trade all the happiness Arsenal gives me for us not to be colonized. If that is it, if it is my joy of Arsenal that made us get killed by white people, I will gladly return
That's
to
how
them
I know
their
you
club.
don't love your club. And I knew fucking that's
Nah,
just
bro, in a heartbeat.
They love Chelsea. Fuck all my ancestors would die for another Champions League. And you know the same. You'd sacrifice all your people for Arsenal to win the league. Tell me I'm lying. Munene, look in that
Sacrifice
camera and
you.
tell me.
You are the person
Tell me
I'd
you will
sacrifice.
sacrifice all your
I
people.
wouldn't. I
Are you
wouldn't. Okay, I'd think about it on.
Thank you. That's all.
But you
There are
wouldn't.
there are few uncles
I wouldn't.
that could go, but you wouldn't.
Bro, if I could wake up tomorrow and it's dirt roads and there's fucking donkeys and cats everywhere and
Yeah.
white people have not come and I return Chelsea and rugby and football forever,
Back to
fucking
there.
take it.
And you'll be a hypocrite for that.
How?
Because you're denying yourself happiness.
Denying myself a life free from
What
white
do you
people?
mean deny? I am embracing my happiness. There's so much happiness that waits for me outside
Do you
of whiteness.
do you know what kind of fucking joy you could have without capitalism on your back day in, day out?
You don't even know.
You
but
have
can't
no
imagine
idea.
it.
You have no
haven't the
idea what
capacity
your life
to
could be like
even
without white
imagine
people and
the
their
joy
influence
you
on your
don't
life.
have.
You don't know, man.
Hey, bana, in fact,
Wewe kwanza
Tumefanya how long hapo kwa your screen?
wacha tumalize na rugby you guy.
si huyu msee ameshasema ilikuwa poa.
Ah.
The first one
Rugby
was
ilibamba,
numbers.
nayo ilibamba.
Wacha tumalize you guy.
So-
Tutaendelezea argument after.
Tona ilikuwa fiti vizi, first of all.
Where?
Ilikuwa nilishaambia wasee nyinyi mlikuwa mna circle jack hapa. Ilikuwa Nyayo for 2 days. Saturday na Sunday. Mimi nilienda Sunday. Because mimi ni msee wa the real shit. It was a really well run tournament. It was extremely safe, extremely secure. Quite well planned. Kulikuwa na two gaps. Kuna point kuna game ilisimamishwa, the second last game ilisimamishwa 4 minutes in because of an injury supposedly, but
To a player.
yeah, but I've never seen that happen before ever in sevens.
That game
A game
was
hasn't been stopped, and the players have left the pitch
for an injury.
for an injury, both sides, and an injury to one player. So I thought that was odd.
Or you're sick, that's not a good thing, as in planning and blah blah blah.
No, but you
Rugby
don't
doesn't
drop.
do that.
You don't do that in rugby.
NFL stop game.
No. Yeah, concussion, NFL.
Oh.
Mrs. Poamka though.
But do they?
Except for
Does
football, they
everybody
do
leave
that.
the field?
Yes.
But
One